Ouch! Stupid rock. Jeez. Where's that lantern? Here it is. Here we go. There we go. Hi, this is iNinja32, here to do a review for Amnesia: The Dark Descent for the PC. For the record, this game is actually quite scary, and I have a lot to say about it. The whole game takes place back around in the 1800s by the protagonist named Daniel, who obviously worked for the wrong guy. He was apparently obtaining something called the Orb, which was supposed to be for a client of his named Alexander of Barmania. As it turns out, Daniel worked for the wrong guy, and eventually he got himself into a little bit of trouble, and Alexander stole the orb from him. Now there's a new evil creature known as the Shadow, which is an unseen killable force that's chasing him. Daniel's main objective is that he actually drank this special liquid that gave him amnesia and broke apart his papers explaining his past into different sections of the castle. You're exploring it. Now then, the game itself. The game's idea is to actually run away and hide whenever you see danger. The creatures that exist within the castle of Alex's castle are creatures known as the Gatherers that will attack Daniel if they ever see him, which means you need to run away from them as much as you can to avoid being caught and killed. Yes. I'd just like to know for the record is that, well, the character you play as, Daniel, is a clever scaredy cat. True, he can solve puzzles, but you also need to maintain his sanity. If his sanity meter gets too low, he is going to go insane in the dark. You can use tinder boxes to light candles to relax him, and you need to keep pressing forward to keep his mind occupied, like solving puzzles and such, which gives him the power to recover his sanity. If his sanity is okay, then he is able to hide within the darkness, such as dousing the candle lights to hide from the gatherers. If he is going insane, he'll be going noise in order for him to escape. Making his chances of escape far more less. There's only a number of creatures to go by. There's the Gatherers, who chase after you non-stop. The Brute Gatherers that wear armor and can kill Daniel in one shot that carry giant blades. The Water Lurker, which lurks in water apparently, and has the ability to kill Daniel unseen, and the Shadow himself that will kill Daniel if it ever gets in sight with him. The graphics are extremely amazing. Everything is so dark and dismal. You have your lantern is used to illuminate certain areas, and when the oil runs out, you're stuck in the darkness again. As you can clearly see, I'm having a lantern myself to see in the dark. And there's plenty of things to do, such as going through at least over 20 different areas of the castle, trying to get into the inner sanctum where Alexander is. So that's pretty much your main mission. The control is excellent, and the background story is amazingly scary. Just explain different bits and pieces of Daniel, his work, and what he went through in order to get the orb, learning that he actually awakened the shadow of this African temple that will cause anyone who sees the orb to be killed, and Daniel's the last guy who saw it. Yes. You can also, and as for escaping the Gatherers, there's many things you can do. You can run into rooms, barricade the door and hide in closets, or douse candlelight to hide in the darkness. But watch out for that sanity meter, because if it gets too low, he's going to go crazy. So much so far, the graphics are great, as I said before. Everything point to detail, the crazy hallucinations you experience, the seeing cockroaches, seeing all this crazy stuff happening left and right, it's insane. Amnesia also has 4 different types of endings, which I cannot go into, which means you have to figure out for yourself. To all the trolls out there who don't like this scary type of game, you deserve a -10 out of 10. For the rest of us, it truly is a scary game. It gets the perfect 10 out of 10. And I must say, trying to escape something that chases after you without any hesitant power, or have the power to use any weapons for any reason for that matter, is truly terrifying. You can even also use the weapons to be thrown at the enemies to distract them. Like I said, this game deserves a 10 out of 10. And Oh my goodness, I think I see a group of gatherers. This is iNinja 32 signing off.